I haven't asked this, not just... Okay, so I don't have many viewers that have asked this, but my viewers who have actually met me in games, stuff like that, have... I'm not going to say who they are because there's no point, but as well as my friends, as you can see, I am playing on ARK Survival Evolved. I refuse to get ARK Ascended. I no longer play ARK Survival Evolved for many different reasons. And I no longer want to, and I 100% refuse, unless if somebody were to give me a PlayStation 5 and buy it for me, I will 100% refuse to ever touch on the subject of this again. This has been brought to me many times with some of my friends who want to play ARK Survival ARK Survival Ascended with me. I don't want the game to be like that. I wanted it to be this. This might be a laggy old mess, but this was my fun. This was my experience. This is what I enjoyed. I loved ARK for what it was. Might have been a laggy mess with lots of issues. Might not have been that well done. This stuff was all done with 1990 Unity stuff, apparently. I don't want ARK to be replaced by a money grab. This was my game that I loved to play. But ever since Wildcard had to basically become sellouts, I no longer want to touch ARK. It would have been, I would love to play ARK Ascended. I would love it if it were just an upgrade or a small DLC that costed maybe 20 bucks. I would love to still play, but it's also for the fact that they removed the actual fun stuff in the game. I'm going to say this now. ARK was a game that started actually... Originally my channel had maybe 10 subscribers. Now, I'm going to say this. Yeah, I'm only at around 100 subscribers. There's no point in making this. I'm not a famous YouTuber. I'm not going to get famous, most likely. So if my subscriber account starts to just randomly boom up after this video. Sorry about tapping my mic there. But I love this game for what it was, not for what it is now. It might have been a laggy error mess, which is why I'm not leaving the city. I'm just showing from the top. This is the reason why I'm also choosing the reason why I'm also choosing this exact map is because this was the first map that got me into playing ARK. Without this map, I would have probably quit. This glitchy mess of a map was the biggest map in ARK for years. And I loved it. I loved every second of it. I played it until I fell asleep once, actually. Although I didn't stream that, but I loved the game. I'm not saying I would not want to stream. I would love to stream, but this game is very boring alone. I didn't actually even mean to land up here. I just meant to keep falling. But this game is very boring alone. You got nothing to do. After a while, you've done everything in the game. I haven't completed the game 100%. I'm still working on that, but I'm no longer interested in that. This was a massive survival game that I loved playing till they took it away. I want to play official servers. I want to play what I used to play. I cannot play any of those servers anymore. I loved to play unofficial with my close ARK friends. We used to play together. I used to love doing those OSD drops down there. They were fun. I used to love doing element veins, fighting bosses, going after the titans, killing the king titan, killing the forest titan, desert titan, ice titan. That was fun for me. I loved doing that. I can't anymore though. I just simply can't deal with this anymore. I want to play this game more for what it was, not what it is anymore. Yeah, sure, it's a laggy, boring mess. It gets boring after a while, but I can no longer have the fun I used to play on this game. Because a game company known as Snail Games bought it. If only Wildcard didn't sell it out, ARK would still be good. There are literal videos of, yes, I don't know why, but all the higher okay, so Dark Assassin, for instance, I know he's a very big YouTuber. He said it originally sucked. I haven't watched any of his videos recently, but I'm hearing that now he's saying it's good. Why are they all of a sudden changing their minds, for instance? Maybe they got bought out themselves. There is this YouTuber who had a meme compilation video of, I can't remember their names, but it was that song that goes, "You are my enemy, you are my enemy," and it just shows one picture of something good and then one picture of something bad. And it said, "The ARK Survival of Community," and then Snail Games on the when it said, "You are my enemy." This is why I don't want to play the game anymore. Because I'm starting to also think that all these gamers that were like all these gamers that wanted to actually play the game for ARK Survival Evolved, that used to love playing ARK Survival Evolved, now since they have ARK Ascended, they were bought out. That's what my questioning is. Were they bought out? Were they... did the rich Snail Games company buy them out? Why did they have to shut down all the official ARK Survival Evolved servers as well? Couldn't they have just kept those running? Yeah, eventually they would have died out and then they could shut them down. Maybe when they had like a few players remaining. But they still had thousands of players a day. Maybe around 1 million players a day playing on those servers. And then on the last day, I didn't even know it was that day. I thought it was going to be a whole extra month before I could shut it down. I thought it got postponed till till November. But it was shut down that day. I can't remember exactly what day it was. I think it was August or October, but it was postponed, it said. And they just resumed it and didn't give a crap. I've been playing this game for 5 years, and all of my friends just say, use another 5. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. This game has been keeping me happy for so long. It's been wanting me to keep playing because of how immersive it was, how fun it was. And then Snail Games, I hate that company now. I will never buy anything from Snail Games. I will only shut up if they pay me enough to finally finally shut up. I will never. Oh, and there's a message. I'm trying to have a conversation with nobody here, but for fudge sake, I will only shut up if they pay me enough to shut up. Give me a whole new PlayStation 5 and stuff. I'll shut up. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep berating this company that bought out one of my favorite games. You know what? Here's another game company. EA. EA destroyed another one of my favorite games. I originally didn't like this game when it first came out because I just wasn't the biggest fan. I preferred ARK, which they didn't come out in the same year, but they came out close to the same year, I think. I think it's Titanfall. I was just on streaming that, but Titanfall. EA also ruined Battlefront 2. Those were games I loved. They ruined two of really good games that still had a lot of potential. They took away the free stuff from Battlefront 2. They originally made Battlefront 2. You had to buy it. You had to work for every hero, and it would take you 40 days. No, 40 months to buy those games to get Darth Vader if you actually worked for it. Just to get Darth Vader. Like, what in the world have these game companies been doing? There are also game companies thinking of turning everything into a subscription for a singular game. I bought a game to play it. I didn't subscribe to a game to play it for a month, then have to pay again to play it for another month with a tiny timer on the side of the screen, saying, "Oh, you're running out of time. Time for you to pay for another subscription. Are you gonna pay?" This isn't. That's not how it works. These game companies are becoming so bad. I'm only focusing on the games that existed back in the day. I am barely going to be touching any of the new ones. ARK Survival Evolved, ARK Survival Evolved 2, I will not touch. I will not touch that game ever. I will never touch that game. And PlayStation's not, you mean Sony, I'm going to say this. Sony is even a better company than them. Spiders. But even Sony is better than them. And they've done bad things, and these companies are wanting to make you pay to play a game, pay every month to play a game, and they're trying to argue against that it's a good thing. I will gladly pay $40 to $60 to get a game, but I will not pay $10 or $20 a month for a game that I'm only gonna play once, because I don't want it. It sucks. Or something like that. Say, a new game came out. It sucks. It reeks. I hate it. I'm not gonna touch it. But I want to try it. well, not try it, but let's say I wanna buy this new game, and I wanna wait for it to find, and I buy it. It's terrible when it first comes out. 2 months later, it says, "Oh, this game is now really good, really hyped up now. Everybody loves it." But I paid $20 1 month, or 2 months earlier. I need to pay another $20 just to realize it's not my type of game. It's not my type of game anymore because they removed something that I liked about it, or something like that. So I wait another 2 months. I have to pay another $20. That's $60 for a game that I have only played once in 3 months. That is around the price of an average game these days. Oh, they want me to pay another one just to play it again, considering apparently that feature that was removed is back. But they removed, I don't know, another feature. Or they broke the game, and now servers won't work for another month. What am I going to do then? What am I going to do? I will be with no basic. I will have to pay $20 over and over again. I don't care if they make it $5. After like 6 months of having that game, $5, that's $30 right there. After 6 months, that is $30. That is half of a very good game that you could buy. Or you could buy a bad game for that amount. Or an alright game for that amount. Or some DLCs. I don't care if they do that. Now if they decide I need to pay subscription, like, okay, so for instance, PlayStation has PlayStation Plus. I don't mind paying for that, considering it's a whole year, and you get all these good bonuses that come with it. All these good things that come with it. You're not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs for one singular game. You're at least twiddling your thumbs with 20 different games that they give you a year that you might like. For instance, Generation Zero. I loved that game, and I still do. I still play it. I just don't stream on it anymore, considering it has errors constantly. So I don't want to mess with that. I love that game. Let me see what else. I play Conan. I cannot stream on that. Not really touched that game ever, so don't know about that one. I can't say much for anything else, but also they give you boosts for certain games, such as PlayStation Plus gives you stuff for Warframe. Even Fortnite you get stuff for. I don't really like Fortnite still, but it's not my type of game, but it's definitely more fun. I have played it a little bit, but I'm not gonna talk about that much. Mostly because my brother wanted me to play it. But yeah, these game companies, if they pay me enough, I'll shut up. But I'm not gonna say they're better for it. I will say as well that they have paid me to stop talking about it. But I don't like how all of a sudden all of these YouTubers who said, oh, they're very bad people, just randomly one day snapped and changed their mind. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I snapped. I don't like that. It upsets me because I know someone's lying. And most likely it ain't them. Actually, most likely it is them. Would I play Ark Survival Ascended, though, if they got it for me? Yes! Yes, and I will rate it 100% honesty. I will rate it complete 100% honesty. I will not lie about it. I will not say this is bad when it looks amazing. I have seen gameplay of it. It looks amazing from what I've seen. It's just not my game. Yes. I would play it if they got me it. Yes, I would play if they got me a PlayStation 5 and helped me play it. They were just trying to lead me into a trap. But I might stream it again if they were to do that. But I know they ain't gonna do that considering I'm just a lowly streamer. I'm tiny. I got 100 subscribers. Yeah, sure. Most of them are probably my friends. But yeah, I will go ahead and end this off here. Thank you for viewing my complaints. I doubt Wildcard, Snail Games, or even EA are even gonna see this. Though if all of a sudden this video blows up randomly, and dear Lord, if it does, don't expect me to probably talk about this ever again. Just being honest.